Into politics, as you know, the Democratic National Committee issued a ruling which denies essentially representation of both Michigan and Florida at your national convention, which will take place later this year. Are you confident that when it comes time to the conventions, there'll be some sort of representation, the representation that you wanted for the state of Michigan at the national convention?
Well, I am. It will make no sense for a Democratic candidate to antagonize two states which need to be won by a Democrat in order to win the presidency. So I think that the Democratic National Committee was wrong when they allowed New Hampshire to go ahead of Nevada. There was a rule that was fought over and finally adopted that said that New Hampshire would go third this time. We'd finally break that stranglehold that they have. New Hampshire hated it. They found a way to manipulate it so that they again went right after Iowa. At that point, Michigan decided we want to change this system. It's a cockamamie system where you have two states that dominate this process, Iowa and New Hampshire. So we took a stand. We believe our delegates will be seated because it is not in the interest of the Democratic Party not to seat delegates from Florida and Michigan.
And if they're seated, based upon the voting which took place back in January, I believe it was January the 15th, that would benefit Senator Hillary Clinton in that she got about 55% of the votes during that primary.
Well, there was a primary in Michigan, and she got, I believe, 55% of a vote. It was 1 million Democrats came out. So the other major candidates, Senator Obama and Mr. Edwards, took their names off the ballot under pressure from New Hampshire. To take their names off the ballot. You talk about excess power. Imagine being able to tell candidates running for president to take their names off a ballot. But they got Obama and Edwards to do that. Clinton left her name on the ballot, took that risk in New Hampshire that she did not take her name off the Michigan ballot. And as a result, perhaps as a result of leaving her name on the ballot, but perhaps because of her own popularity, won 55%, and an uncommitted slate of delegates got about 40% in Michigan.